I think everybody was locked in. I think our team, as some players, did a better job of locking in. Our coaching staff was locked in. I think there's always this notion of like players, but the one thing we understand as a full unit is that everybody got to be locked in, and we all have our off days. Tonight we were all locked in. We knew we needed to come in here and get a win. And we focused on the task at hand, and we did that. Obviously we had some great individual performances with DeMarcus playing great. Clay was great, Steph was great. Our bench was fantastic. Everybody who came off the bench gave great minutes. Andre was really good. So it was a complete team effort. And, we did what we needed to do to get the win.
When you say the coaching staff was locked in, was it schematically or where?
Yeah, I think when you had a run we've had, there's a tendency to relax. And like I said, that's coaches, that's players, that's everybody, And so we kind of needed to get out that state as a whole, and I think we did tonight. But as I always talk about, there's that human nature side of it that gets all of us. It doesn't matter if you're on the floor, on the bench, in the front office, whatever it is. There's that human nature side that comes into play. Tonight we stepped up to the challenge.
In your mind, is Clay up there with Steph as one of the two greatest shooters of all time?
100%.
When DeMarcus looks like himself, looks healthy, what does the dimension of him being able to bully guys down low, score and facilitate, mean in particular against these guys who like to switch a lot?
It means a lot. Obviously watching, they weren't trying to switch much off DeMarcus. Late they went to switching, but early they were just trying to show a hedge and get back on him. But it didn't matter who was on him. He took advantage of everybody who guarded him. So, obviously we know how great DeMarcus is, and continuing to work his way back from that Achilles injury, which was tough. But he had a night tonight, and we need him to keep growing and playing the way he played.
Draymond, you've been consistent all along that he's going to play great. It's just going to take time for him to play the way he has the last few games. That's at the high level. What do you think it does for him?
It does a lot for him because I think, when you get those surgeries, thank God I've never had them, but when you get those surgeries, I think the most important thing is confidence. Not being afraid to take that step, not being afraid to sprint. And so when when he have games like that, that continues to build that confidence, knowing that, all right, it's there, it's good. And so I think that's the biggest thing, is just continuing to build confidence and comfort and knowing that it's stable, and it's healthy. So, that's the biggest thing for him, and I would imagine for anybody coming back from injuries, major injuries.
There's a lot of confident chatter coming from their locker room the last few days. How much did you follow that?
Somebody sent it to me. It is what it is. I guess they should be confident. If they're not confident, who's going to be confident for them? So they should be confident.
Does that juice you guys up at all more than?
Hell no. For what? We don't need to be juiced up for them talking. We beat them. So we don't need to get juiced that they say we're not on that level. That's dumb. Doesn't make sense. And I'm not sure stupidity juices anyone. It's just like, oh, that's dumb. So, no.
Draymond, DeMarcus talked about how it's been an adjustment for him to integrate with you All-Stars, but Steve said that it's been an adjustment for everybody. How do you think that adjustment has been thus far?
I think it's been pretty good. It has its times where it's tough, just like anything in life, but it's been really good. It's definitely been an adjustment for him, and it's been an adjustment for us. We haven't had a guy who we can throw the ball on the block and allow him to work, or give him the ball out top and, a center that's working like he is, So it's definitely an adjustment, but, overall I think it's been pretty good. And it's adjustment on both sides of the ball.
Where would you say he is, you guys are confidence-wise with him after this game? How do you think the integration process?
Ain't nothing changed after this game. We've been confident with him. Just because he had a great game, it ain't giving us more confidence in him. We know what he's capable of.
He just compared playing with you guys to being on As the World turns every day and soap opera. I think that's an apt description.
I mean, I'll be 100% honest with you. I've never seen it before, so I don't really understand what the comparison or description means.
The drama of a soap
Yeah,
opera.
I mean, oh yeah, well, you know, the NBA is a soap opera in itself. It's probably the best soap opera in the world. So, you know, if you want to put it in that, you know, in those terms, yeah, I'm sure it is. Because you got the NBA, which is a soap opera, and then you got this team which is right in the middle of that entire soap opera. And then he get like thrusted into that team that's right in the middle of it. So it's interesting.
So more this year than last year for you guys?
I think it'll continue to be more and more just because media becomes more and more important. And not necessarily saying like, it's no shot at you guys, but it becomes more and more important because social media is becoming more and more important. There's more cameras than ever. You know, there's more voices than ever. So I think it'll continue to be more and more each year because all of those aspects continue to grow. And there's no change in that. So, yeah.